MSB here, and welcome to another card breakdown. Today we'll be looking at the Warlock Inquisitor. The Warlock Inquisitor is a blood PvP troop card from the Underworld faction, with a 3 cost, 2 blood threshold, 3 attack, and 1 defense. In addition, this card is able to have a major or minor gem of your choosing socketed into it. Gems are a unique form of card customization in HEX. Gems, like resources, are free, and you get to select which one you want to slot into a socketable card. Once you have 1 threshold of the slotted gem, the card gains a particular value or trait based on this chart. Picking which gem to use will be based on your total deck composition, and there will be many ways the socketable cards can be employed. As the Warlock Inquisitor can either use major or minor, the possibilities are numerous. As if this wasn't enough, when the Warlock dies you may return him to your hand. If you do, his cost permanently increases by 2. Let's focus then on 3 roles the Warlock could fill in your deck, and some gem options for those. To preface, you generally want to look at this card as being played up to 3 times in a match. First as a value 3 drop, then an average cost 5 drop, and finally an overpriced 7 drop. Playing this at 9 resources would usually be unlikely, as normally by this time frame, the game should either be relatively decided, or over altogether. The first way you can specialize the Warlock Inquisitor is for combat. The best options for this role improve the Warlock's survivability and effectiveness when fighting other troops. Using the first Wild, second Blood, or second Ruby major gems all provide good combat advantage. The first major Wild gem would be best suited in a deck that allows troops to exhaust to produce an effect, such as with the Cerulean Grand Strategist. But with the lack of resource fixers at this moment, a triple shard deck may be too clunky. However, there may be a similar card effect revealed later. The second major Blood gem is decent, but the Warlock will then always be vulnerable to death by chump block, since it only pumps when he attacks. For a straightforward combat improvement, the second major Ruby gem is very nice, as a 4-1 with Swift Strike is a major threat to nearly any troop, and worth playing at 3, 5, or possibly 7 resources. As playing Ruby would also give you access to Burn to front-load 2 additional damage, the Warlock could kill even the toughest of troops and skitter away unscathed. The second way to specialize would be for a control or stall role. The first major Sapphire gem is nice, as drawing a card while playing a 3-1 troop provides good card advantage. The viability of spending 7 or more resources for an effect like this is questionable though. The first major Diamond gem though synergizes fantastically with the ramping cost of the Warlock, and would see you having to pay even 9 resources, if the game goes on that long, to bring this out again. Your opponent may have to think twice about killing this troop, and face the possibility that the health gain could put you out of reach. The third way to specialize the Warlock is for direct damage. Using the first major Blood gem provides an extremely powerful and versatile effect. When played, the Warlock would deal damage equal to its attack to all champions. The fact that this is a Blood gem means you can easily fit this into multi-shard decks and always get the on-play damage. A 3-1 that deals 3 damage to an opponent for 3 cost is insane, and at 5 or 7 cost you'd still be happy to pay. But pairing this with effects that pump the Warlock's attack, like the Ruby Pyromancer or Evolve, makes the Warlock very scary, and would, like the Diamond effect, make you happy to pay 9 resources for the effect. Which gem type you pick does ultimately depend on your deck composition, and the Warlock's versatility makes it a fantastic constructed or draft PvP pick. Looking at PvE, the boots are pretty decent for a common piece, as the life drain will make the Warlock more cost-effective regardless of which gem you socket. Eventually, you'll have a more powerful set of boots you'll want to use, but these should be a great holdover while you farm. Headband of Siphoning? Bah! Headband of Face Melting is more like it. Wow, this makes the first major Blood gem unbelievably strong, especially in matchups with multiple opponents, and it makes playing the Warlock at 9 resources seem like a bargain. Whatever boss drops this piece is gonna be in for a world of hurt. With the troop steal on top of everything else, they should just tack on a third name that starts with N, so the initials for this card would spell win. Thank you for watching. If you agree or disagree, I'd love to read your comments below, or on the Utopian Chaos forums. If you liked the video, please take the time to subscribe, and leave a comment on which card you would like in my next breakdown. Hope to see you in HEX for some good games and good times.